3, 2. Okay. All right.
Do the
3, 2, 1. I know we already said 3, 2, 1, but 3, 2, 1 again. Hello, guys. Welcome to Stays in the Room, episode 2.
Yup.
We in a little come up.
That was a peace sign, but I guess episode 2 as well.
Oh yeah. So how do we want to start this?
I don't know. I'm not fully awake right now, but the intro.
Well, hello. Just in case you guys haven't seen this before, my name is Jose, and this is Israel. And this is Stays in the Room. What happens in the room
Stays in the room.
Yeah. So we're just gonna
We're just gonna get right into it.
We're just gonna get right into it. This one might be short and sweet. This one might be long and dry. You never know. Alrighty. Okay. So you wanted to talk about the thing with posting.
Why don't we?
Wait. Can I finish?
Okay.
You wanted to talk about like posting and like not sharing first. So first, before we go into that, what's your like take on you posting something and the person you're talking to, knowing that like you're not just talking to singularly them.
Wait, like you're talking to many people?
Yeah, like you're talking to many people, and one of them goes to your Instagram, comments under your thing like, "Oh, my baby looks so good," but you know you're talking to other people. Are you keeping the comment or are you deleting it? That's the question. Like, what are you doing with that?
Well, the first thing is you can delete comments.
Yeah.
Huh. It's new.
Not new. It's actually a key part of Instagram.
Okay. Well, I don't post anything. So,
but furthermore, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, cause like no one's really commented on my stuff before.
Okay. Well, obviously, it's a scenario.
It depends. Like, if that's like one of the, like, if that's a girl I'm talking to and it's not the number one, then like I'm gonna delete it. But if it's like my number one, I'm gonna keep it.
Okay, so
like say it's a top 3 of the girl. If she's like if she's a number one, then yeah, I'm gonna keep it. If she's
third.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second, maybe it's 50-50.
Okay, so basic. In my opinion, I would delete it. And it might.
So
it might be a little shallow.
No matter what, you would delete it.
No matter what, I would delete it.
That makes sense.
Until we're official. You gotta keep the host until we're official. Send me that via DM. Like, copy my post, like send my post to me, and then type in what you was gonna type in the comment section. But comment in my DMs, because I feel like that's more personable, but at the same time, it doesn't scare away my other hosts. Might be a little shallow, but so deleting it. So you delete it, and she's like, "Why'd you delete it? What is your move after that?"
It was on accident.
And then she comments again.
On accident. Again.
Wow, so you're just playing the on accident. It's on accident. My fault, babe. My fault. It's on accident.
Or you could say that, oh, I don't know, it's probably like something with Instagram or something. Like, you could just blame it on Instagram. Maybe she deletes her whole account and then she's completely off the roster. No, that's absurd.
No, but well, if I was if they were like come to me, I'd be like, oh, honestly, I'd rather you text me because I feel like it's more personal. Like, low key, might be a little shallow. I'm gonna gaslight them. I'm gonna be like, baby, I don't want everybody knowing that me and you talking.
That's true.
It's me and you. We're locked in. It's just us.
Private but secret. Like, come on.
Exactly. Like, you don't be posting me in your story. Why you want to comment on my section? If anything, put the hard eyes. That's it. Don't be putting, my baby looks so good. Like, nah, baby, come on. Send it to me. I want to see it. Because in the comments, I'm honestly not looking. Because I get so many comments. Not in real life, though.
The present.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But this is a scenario.
So you know how like yesterday there was a game? I just feel like we should talk about that for a while. Because like last episode we didn't talk about basketball at all. Truly. So.
But wait. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a. Oh wait. First, I feel like we need to give a shout out to like all the people that. Commented.
Thank you for the people watching the video.
We'll actually say like the people that commented. Actually, we'll just say like, Kay, thank you so much. Really appreciated the comment. We'll keep putting out more content just to.
Theo, thanks for the comments and the replies to yourself.
No, don't do him like that. I appreciate it so much. Genuinely was so happy to see.
Yeah, he's supposed to be giving us
that you enjoyed
intro
it
soon. So.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, intro coming soon.
Yep.
Low key, do we want to ask him to edit our stuff? We'll talk about that off camera.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Also wanted to thank. I'm not dropping names, but C, L, and L again.
Thanks for the supporters.
Thanks for the supporters. Like, C really like. I thought watched the whole thing and then like sent me like, oh, I really like this, like, oh, this and that, and then L, you know, te amo mi amor. She
if you
always
again, if you watch the video, just like try to spread the word, spread the love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Leave a comment. You know, we gotta go back and like them. It's just yesterday was my birthday, so it was just a little hectic.
Yeah. And it was NBA.
Yeah.
Open season.
NBA opening.
Open day, whatever it's called.
Yeah. So just thank you for the love, guys. 35, probably 40 now.
Probably.
I don't know how many.
I thought it was gonna be like.
I thought honestly.
I thought it was gonna be like me, you, and mom. So that was it. I thought it was gonna be like 3 or 4 people.
I thought it was gonna be 7 because I went over it last night and I was like, I thought a good 7 people were gonna do. We multiplied that by 5, so really appreciate it. It was even if y'all didn't watch the whole thing. I know it was a little long.
A view, like
it was a work in progress, but just appreciate it. Like and subscribe.
Follow
if y'all want. Honestly, if y'all want, you know, we're not here begging. We don't keep putting out content anyways.
Yeah, it's for y'all. It's for y'all.
It's for y'all and just for us to like have fun and something for us to bond. Wow, that was good. Okay, so basically talking about last night. Do you wanna honestly talk what you want to talk about? I'll butt in since.
But usually I butt in because
usually. So you want to butt in?
Yeah.
So okay, so you can butt in, but
I'll raise my hand when I want. Like if I have like something to say, I'll be like I'll like raise my hand or something. I'll give a something.
See, y'all seeing us work out the kinks on camera.
We're trying to.
Okay, so really want to talk about LeBron. LeBron. Like, dang, I just said his name, my God. What happened to raising their hand? No, not right now. Give me a second. Dang, I just said LeBron. Yeah, no, LeBron. He's honestly just.
He's just LeBron.
Goodness, I'm just so like I'm becoming more and more thankful every like game that I get to see him, just because. Man is old enough to be my dad. Literally a year younger than my dad, and is still out here balling. So like, I'm just so grateful to be watching him. That was. Go ahead.
Yesterday, watching the game, that man could not be stopped. He was going downhill every time and getting an easy layup.
No, for real.
And there's contact on every layup. I'm like, why can't I do that? And then I realized I'm not 6'8", 250 pounds of straight muscle. And jealous. He's the GOAT. For sure.
Jokic did his thing. That boy did his thing. He out here and then just laying it up, getting offensive rebounds.
The thing is, watching him is like, it doesn't look like he's doing. No, he just like
it just looks like he's doing absolutely nothing.
Exactly. He's over here
for real,
and I'm like
doing his little putback just to get the rebound. Exactly. I see you, Joker. I'm like when he did it 3. I think he did it 3 times against AD. He just knew AD was too small. He just and then get another I gotta get that triple double.
My question is like, so Jokic, he has like a 5-inch vertical, and he's getting rebounds over everybody.
For real.
Like Anthony Davis, he's 6'11", sure he's a little bit shorter than Nikola Jokic, but like you're 1 inch.
Can we talk about Anthony Davis?
I feel like he played good.
I feel like he played horrible.
From what I saw,
I saw an interview today on another podcast talking about how LeBron said, AD is one of the best players the Lakers franchise has ever had. He's going to take them to the next level once he retires. First of all, that first part was disrespectful to Magic, Kareem, Wilt,
Kobe,
Jerry, Kobe, Shaq, Pau Gasol.
True. Dwight Howard.
No.
That was a stretch. That was a stretch.
Actually, yes. Dwight Howard's second stint, when he stopped Jokic in the playoff, yeah, that Dwight Howard better than AD right now.
Bro,
yeah. So I just feel like AD is gonna fall off tremendously, and I just can't. Like, I'm so excited but also so sad when LeBron is going to retire. But I'm also so excited to see the Lakers go into a rabbit hole because I can already guarantee you they're not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. They're going to be a bottom 5 team in the league because AD can't do anything. He's injured half the year.
Austin Reeves, he's not like that. He's not like that guy.
He's a great fourth option. I'd rather have Rui over him.
Who?
Rui.
True. Rui's tough. I like him.
I really like him.
When I saw him,
honestly, I wish he would have left the Lakers. I wish he would have left the Lakers and went to like Detroit or like
Boston.
That's a little pushing it. I would have loved him, but at the same time, no, he would have. He would have been a good bench.
Yeah,
we would have been 8 deep.
What was I gonna say? When I saw him guarding Nikola Jokic and Anthony Davis, like I forgot who he was guarding. I think it was Aaron Gordon. I was like, what are they doing? But then when I saw like Rui Hachimura like guarding Nikola Jokic, I was like, that's pretty good. Yeah. For being like, what is he like 6'6", 6'7"? He's not that tall.
I think he's 6'8".
No, he's shorter than LeBron.
I can guarantee he's 6'8". But go ahead, keep talking.
I was like, he's like short. Like Anthony Davis is on the court. Anthony Davis is an all defensive player, supposedly. And if Anthony Davis is on the court, I'm having Anthony Davis guard the biggest big. But when the Lakers put Rui Hachimura on Nikola Jokic, I was like,
no, he's 6'8".
Oh, I thought he was shorter than that. At first, I was confused, but then when I saw him guard Nikola Jokic, I was like, never mind, that is a good option because freaking Anthony Davis freaking could not guard Nikola Jokic. But then it went vice versa. Nikola Jokic couldn't guard Anthony Davis.
Nuggets are the Nuggets. There's really nothing to talk about them. They're
Jamal Murray.
But they're just.
There's nothing to talk about.
There's really nothing to talk about them. Jamal Murray. I feel like low key might be a hot take, but I feel like Aaron Gordon is better than Jamal Murray. What he does for the team, I feel like Aaron Gordon is better than Jamal Murray. Like it goes Jokic,
but it kind of depends because when like
I feel like all around. Not better. Obviously, like having the ball in his hands and shooting and stuff like that. He's better. I think he's a better shooter. Guarantee that. Better shooter.
Aaron Gordon is not a better shooter than Jamal Murray.
Better defender.
Definitely better defender. Jamal Murray is one of the worst defenders on that team.
And a great person for Jokic.
Yeah, he is.
But it's because he moves around so much. I feel like Jamal Murray, he's honestly third best player on the team.
Huh?
Third best player on the team. Fourth, if KCP has a good game.
KCP is underrated. I saw him last game. I was like, that boy was not missing.
For real.
But then so Jamal Murray. The reason why he's kind of needed for the Nuggets because
really, is he though?
Yes, because when everybody else is like, if they can't get a bucket, all they have to do is just give it Jamal Murray. He's gonna get a bucket every time.
Or you can give it to Jokic, Michael Porter Jr. AG.
Michael Porter Jr. shot like 1 for 7 last game from 3.
I don't think so.
He shot horribly. He got 10 boards, but he wasn't playing good.
I know that boy was playing good. Now to the second game. I know you didn't watch it, and I watched the first quarter.
I was slumped.
I was not good.
I was slumped.
I was dead. I really enjoy seeing KD back on the court. Like that put a smile on my face when I saw KD do his Slim Reaper.
Watching KD is just so scary.
It's just so fun. And Steph Curry, that boy can shoot.
I didn't watch the game.
I watched the game. Literally, first shot of the game, I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." He shoots it like he's shooting a pull-up jumper from the mid-range, like 5 feet away. He just.
Stephen Curry, he's freaking crazy. Oh, how did Chris Paul do? Like them with Chris Paul?
I honestly didn't watch the game. I watched the first quarter, and then I was like, I gotta go home. I'm gonna go sleep. So I went home, fell asleep.
From watching from the preseason, I feel like they're a good duo because
Steph Curry moves a lot, and I feel like that's gonna unlock a different thing in him. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I don't know how Chris Paul and Draymond are gonna coexist.
What do you mean? Because Draymond, his only reason why he's valuable is defense and passing. Yeah, and what? So you're gonna put Chris Paul over Draymond, but what I did hear on the broadcast yesterday was that they're gonna start Chris Paul, and then
like maybe have him play 3 minutes and then sub him out for Jonathan Kuminga, and have Chris Paul run with the second unit.
Oof, Jonathan Kuminga, I already know he's gonna be tough.
Well, that was just last night, just because Draymond didn't play. But yeah, they said that they're gonna have Chris Paul run with the second unit with Jonathan Kuminga, Moody, and stuff like that, and just keep the same starting lineup that they had the championship year.
Just without JP.
No, JP didn't start the championship year.
He didn't?
No. It was Steph, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, Looney.
Sorry, Kevon Looney. He's so.
So now I know Kevon Looney, really underrated player.
I love him. He's just like a big quiet pillow.
For real. Okay, now to predictions for tonight. I think
Boston and Knicks, and then it's Dallas versus the Spurs.
That's it?
Yeah. It's only 2 games today.
It's only 2 games today?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Boston over the Knicks. I feel like they're going to get destroyed. I feel like the Knicks are going to get...
No, there's a bunch of games tonight.
No, it's only 2.
There's literally a bunch of games. I'm on the internet. Yeah, today. Okay. So we'll go down the list. Hawks, Hornets.
Hawks.
Honestly, I got Hornets.
How?
Just because I feel... I don't know. I just have a feeling that the Hornets are going to come out guns blazing, and they're going to be... The Hawks are a really good fast break team, but I feel like the Hornets are going to be the... Saying this first. Hornets, #1 fast break team in the league. They're going to have the fastest pace. Right there with Sacramento. If I'm being honest, right there with Sacramento.
Sacramento's a fast team. Just because, like, De'Aaron
Fox... Who else was fast? I think it'll be... Honestly, I think it'll be Sacramento, Hornets, then Celtics.
I think the Lakers are a pretty fast team too. Like if you
not really, because when LeBron is quick, and that's what makes them look quick. But they're honestly not quick at all because they have the ball. They take the shot around like 8 seconds into the shot clock, and I feel like the Celtics take theirs like a good, if they're not like setting up a play, good 12 seconds into the shot clock. Hornets, I guarantee you, if they don't get their shot off within the first 8 seconds, it's gonna be a missed basket. But they're gonna have the #1 fast break, #1 fast break team in the league. All right, Wizards, Pacers all the way. Pacers all the way.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Pacers. Rockets, Magic. I got the Magic, but at the same time, the Rockets.
That's my team.
The Rockets could upset them. We already talked about Celtics, Knicks.
Who's on that team? Amen or Asar? I think it's Asar who's on that team.
No, I think Amen is. Because Amen is the better one. No, Amen is the worst.
Amen is the better one, but Asar is the one who got picked first. Just because he's better all around.
Oh, okay. Well, then...
He was like the...
Well, then I think the Rockets got Amen. Because...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the Rockets got Amen.
Okay. I think...
So we already talked about Celtics, Knicks. We got the Celtics.
Celtics, of course, yes.
Cavs, Nets. I can see the Nets going in there and stealing that game. But at the same time, you can't go against the Cavs.
I feel like Mikal is gonna have like a great year. Like I feel like he has to have a good year. Because
and who else? I think it's
Cam Johnson.
No. Like him. I think it's him and somebody else that's like up there for most improvement, him and Mikal and Jordan Poole. I have them up there for most improvement.
I feel like Jordan Poole, he's definitely going to be up there for.
But then I feel like somebody's
has his own team now.
I feel like somebody's going to surprise us. Okay, so who do we got there? You got Nets? I'll go Cavs then, just so we have like a little discourse. Timberwolves, Raptors. Timberwolves. Exactly.
Yep. Bro, what happened to the Raptors after their championship? They just went. Because like
you act like they didn't lose Kawhi. The reason why they won the championship.
True. Bro, Kawhi freaking sucks, bro.
And then Mark Gasol and Kyle Lowry both got just like disintegrated in the offseason.
Yeah.
Pistons, Heat.
Yeah. There's no discussion.
I think there's a discussion there. And you're gonna be surprised when the Pistons win that game. So I'm gonna go Pistons. Just because I feel like the Pistons are gonna upset the Heat.
There's no discussion.
Alright, Pelicans, Grizzlies. Pelicans all over.
Yeah. We're watching Marcus Smart play. That's gonna be pretty fun. See him guard CJ McCollum.
We know Marcus isn't. Marcus is a good team defender. He's not a very good one-on-one defender. That's what we got in True Holiday. Which we'll save that for another. We'll save that for like a We'll do maybe a little 20-minute one just talking about the Celtics and the Magic.
Oh, the Magic are so good.
Excuse me?
I gotta make them play in.
Thunder and Bulls.
Honestly, Thunder.
Yeah, Thunder all the way. Kings, Jazz, that's going to be a good game. That's going to be a sneaky good game. That's a good league.
Yeah, that is a good. Because, like, the Kings and the Jazz, is like those are both quiet but dangerous teams.
Yeah,
and I feel Kings, like though. Once it was Ricky Root. No, who? It was, what's his face? Mike Conley. Once Mike Conley kind of got hurt, like, they were kind of...
You mean left?
Huh?
You mean left?
Or left. Whatever.
Yeah, because he got traded to the Timberwolves.
When he went, like, they were like the best team, but then once they lost that playmaker, they were just like the worst.
Yeah, but at the same time,
they got Laurie.
They
Laurie Markkinen is so good.
Spurs, Mavericks.
Honestly, the Spurs.
I was gonna say the same thing. Just because
Victor Wembanyama, he's freaking annoying. I can't stand him. I hate him so much.
I feel like
I've never had so much hate for a player than Victor Wembanyama.
See, yours is Victor, mine is Luka. I hate Luka so much.
It's not even like, because like Luka, he's gonna get his triple double. I don't think he's gonna get triple double, but like Victor Wembanyama, he's just gonna like. Yesterday's game was so entertaining, and then like I'm thinking like, if Victor Wembanyama's in the game, he's blocking every shot. This is not gonna be entertaining.
To some extent, but at the same time, I feel like he's a rookie and he's gonna get exposed.
Yeah, because it was preseason.
Mm-hmm. Trailblazers, Clippers.
Kawhi and Padres are in. Maybe.
So we'll say if Kawhi and Paul George are playing Clippers,
yeah.
If not the Blazers,
because I want to see whatever it's called. What's his face?
Honestly, personally, either way,
Scoot Henderson.
I'm going Trailblazers. Either way, even if Kawhi and Paul George are playing, I'm going Trailblazers.
I think that's a stretch. There's gonna be
personally, I feel like either way, Trailblazers all the way. Even if Kawhi and
I feel
Paul
like
George are playing.
One thing that like, so you know how like Scoot Henderson played in the preseason, but like I feel like no one really kept their eyes on Scoot Henderson. So like personally, I don't really know how good Scoot Henderson is, even watched from the pre. Like I know he's good. He's gonna be good 100%. But like I don't know how he played in the preseason, and just to see how like a fresh look kind of is. Yeah. I feel like he's gonna be more ready for the NBA than Victor Wembanyama.
Gotcha. Well, all right, those are our predictions. Now let's get into like we already kind of talked about in the beginning. We started off with like a scenario, but this was a scenario that I actually wanted to see like your reaction to, just because this happened to someone in my life. Okay, so basically, I'm dating someone who loves me and I love them like tremendously, but I keep thinking about my sneaky link and it's killing me. Am I a bad person for thinking about that person, even though I have someone who makes me feel amazing? So, like, what are your thoughts?
Why are you thinking about the sneaky? Why, if you have that person, you're like, if you
for some context, had sex with sneaky link, and had sex with dating the person that they're dating. The sex with the first one was amazing. The second one was pretty bad. So, but do you feel like they're a bad person for thinking about that? The sneaky link when like getting taken out to dinner, getting treated right, like here.
Wait, is it male or female?
Doesn't matter. You.
Me?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, it's bad.
So you feel like you're a bad person?
Yeah.
Even if you're just thinking about them, you're not like acting on or anything. You're just thinking about them.
Well, if you did it while you're dating that person, then like, yeah, you're still a bad person.
Wait, what do you mean? No, there was no cheating.
So you weren't together yet? They weren't together yet?
No, like thinking about them. Okay.
Well, that's normal. Like you can't really like.
But thinking about them a little bit, like thinking about them way more than they're thinking about the person that they're dating.
But only like.
But obviously not acting on it, just like thinking about them and not acting on it, not letting the other person know. But like say me and the couch are dating, but you slept with the couch. You slept on the couch before I started sleeping on the couch. and the couch still thinks about you, even though it has me. Do you think?
Shoot, if I was the couch, I'd think about me too.
Shut up. So, what are your thoughts?
Well, I feel like it's normal to.
Are you a bad person or not? Let's start there, and then everything.
I wouldn't say a bad person.
Yeah,
I would say like try to like not forget about it, but like try to think less about it, because like you're with the person.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
doing
kind of
them a disservice. But at the same time, like as long as you're not acting on it, I feel like you're not. Yeah. You're not a bad person as long as you're not acting on it. Now, if you're like hitting up said sneaky link, and you're like, I miss you so much, like da 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 da.
Yeah, like, no, you're crazy.
You're a bad person, and honestly, seek help.
Please do.
All right. Okay. So so we talked about that. Follow-up question. So if you communicate that, like, oh, hey, I'm still like, I love you so much. I really appreciate everything that you're doing for me. But I'm still thinking about this person, and I just want to be transparent, just so you know, like, I'm not.
If I'm the other person, I'm pissed. Like, honestly, I'm giving you like the silent treatment for like a week.
Okay, but is that a breakupable offense? Like, is that worthy of being is that worthy of breaking up?
Not breaking up, because as long like if they don't take action or anything, like I would say at least they told you.
Yeah, and at least they're not like.
Am I gonna give you silent treatment and be petty? Yeah, I'm gonna be petty, but like I'm not gonna break up with you just because of that. Because like, sure, like, you think about it. Every person thinks about someone besides like your significant other. So I would. That's not. I'm not gonna break up with them, but I'm gonna give them a silent treatment for a while. Not a super long time, but like.
And then you being the one that. Well, I agree with like it's not a breakupable offense, and honestly, I'd appreciate it more you being transparent. Just so I'm not like trying to be like
I'm not trying to dig.
I'm not trying to be all like I'm not trying to be lovey-dovey and like you're like really not into it, and I don't know why you're not into it. I feel like something's wrong with me, and you're telling me, oh, it's because I keep thinking about so and so.
Yeah,
I put this pillow away every podcast.
Right, just bring it.
It's fine. So as the person who's being transparent, do you think that's worthy of like breaking up? Like if they broke up with you, you wouldn't be surprised? Or?
I wouldn't be surprised.
But at the same time, do you feel like you should be broken up with just because you're being transparent?
No, because so obviously like communication is key in a relationship. So like if you're communicating with it, that's fine. But like it depends on one certain degree. Like say, oh, I've been thinking about this person for 2 months now. Like,
oh, okay. So it depends on the time.
Yeah, like if it's been like a week.
But remember, it's also you. So this one, so we already talked about how, like, if you were the person being told, what about now you? Like
if I had
like you're still thinking about your sneaking link, and you tell your significant other.
Well, obviously I'm gonna tell my significant other, and then I wouldn't expect to be breaking up with, because like.
But if so. Okay, I get that.
If I wasn't being transparent, she found out on her own. Like, say I told so and she found out from that person, that is worthy enough to break it up with. But if I tell her myself, then like that's not. I wouldn't be expected to break up with. Would I be mad if they broke up with me? No.
I agree.
Okay, but would that be?
But at the same time, if they did break up with me, and I told them, like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like. Honestly, it makes sense.
I understand how you feel.
It makes sense. You're putting 100% into this relationship, and I'm only putting maybe like 50, just because I still keep thinking about so and so, and it's eating me alive, and I just want to be communicating with you. But yeah, no, I feel like if you do break up, like that's fine.
You shouldn't get mad.
Because furthermore, the person who was thinking about this thing ended up breaking up with the person that they were dating. Just because it was eating them alive that they were thinking about this thing, and then they told them, and they were like, "Oh, I want to break up just because I need to focus on me and myself, and obviously I can't be in a relationship."
Yeah, no, they're not focusing on themselves. They're going back to the sneaky link.
No. They're going back. They're focused on themselves. I'm making sure of that.
I think they're good. If somebody came up, or if the person I'm talking to came up to me and they're like, hey, I've been thinking about this person, and like I feel like it's disrespectful to you, and I want to break up. Like, I know you going to the other person. Like you can just say that.
But at the same time, what happens if like I'm like seriously trying to work on myself because I know you deserve better? And I honestly don't want to waste your time.
Then we could work together.
Ooh, this is going back to your break versus communication. Yeah. But honestly, not in this case scenario. In this case scenario, I feel like if I tell you like, oh, like I really appreciate everything that you've done for me, but I'm still thinking about this other person, and I honestly don't want to waste your time because I know how in love you are with me. So instead of continuing this moving forward and making myself unhappy, I'm gonna break up with you and focus on myself.
Okay, but look, so if that person is so in love with you, so-called so in love with you, then why are you gonna break up with them and break their heart? Because
I'd rather do it now than do it 6 months down the road and I'm out of love. Because at the same time, at the end of the day, heartbreak, you move past it, but you won't get past that aching feeling. Like so for example, when I talk to people and like I feel like they're more in love with me than I'm with them, it starts to like eat me alive when they're like trying to hit me up like, oh, when are we gonna meet again? Oh, when are we gonna like hang out? Oh, how's your day been? Like even that eats me alive, and it just like I get panic attacks. Although this is pretty deep. Yeah. So I get panic attacks just because like I feel like I hold this person's heart, and it hurt, and like it physically hurts me knowing that like I don't feel the same way about them, because I know when I felt this way about people, and I felt like the energy wasn't reciprocated, it hurt me. So just knowing like it's not even about my pain. It's knowing that they're going through the pain, and I'd rather just end it now and be like, hey, I really appreciate like everything we've been through. It was nice talking to you, but at the same time, I can't keep going through with this just because it's eating me alive.
Okay, but like, so how like say you're talking to a person, how long would like that be? Like, I feel like that would be like
my examples were like 3 months.
Yeah, that's what I like. If it's like 3 months in. Like,
well, like obviously we talked for like that first month, and then
because I feel like after that 3 months, that's like when you really know like someone like you can really date that person or not. And like,
well, no, not entirely, because I've been on dates with people after a week.
Oh, that's true.
After a week of just knowing them and like wanting to escalate that, like.
Well, I mean, dates are. I feel like nowadays dates have like completely like changed.
Yeah, it's super annoying. Like
because like dates, I feel like is like you're supposed to talk and have dates, and then once you.
Yeah, now it's just you're just talking and like.
And then
you don't even know.
Then you get together and then you start dating and then you figure out who that person is.
Yeah.
So I feel like nowadays is like completely different. You talk, date, and then actually date, but it should be date while talking. Like you should be going on dates while talking, get to figure out that person, see how that person is while doing certain things.
I know you're talking to me, but just sometimes look at the game. No, I know. Just keep it going, but like,
So like, I just lost my train of thought. Thank you. A lot.
Well, no, we were yeah. So like.
Oh wait, I got.
Oh, go ahead.
So what I was just saying, like, you go on dates while you're talking, and then once you are dating, I feel like that's
how it's supposed to be.
I feel like that's when you start like hanging out. Mm-hmm. Like that's when you do stuff with friends. That's when you start doing stuff with your family. Like, oh, come over to my family party or something. Like that's when I feel like that's when you should be able to like. That's what it is while dating. But if you're going on dates, you can do that while talking. I do that.
Okay, so I saw like there was this thing that popped off out of nowhere. It was like 25, like it was a list of 25 places not to take your first date.
The club.
No, and like, well, I want to like low key.
I feel like you should never take first date to the club. That's a horrible idea.
Oh,
wait. Before you find that, what is your ideal date?
So, like, what
it
really depends on what we're talking about.
Okay, say you're talking to the person or you're dating the person. What is that one thing that you really, really want to do with that person? Like, what is that one whole day activity that you want to do?
Oh, so we're spending the whole day together. So it's
not really like a whole day, but a couple hours.
Well, honestly, it depends. Obviously, like what their interests are. But if they were like, if it's literally me going on a date with another person that's literally like the same person as me, basically me going on a date with me. What I just kind of like to do is first we could start out with like dinner. We could just like walk around and like grab something to eat.
So you start off with dinner.
Well, lunch or dinner, something like that.
Like what? It's still a couple hours, and you're starting at 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night.
Well, no, start at 5.
5.
Yeah, 5. Have dinner. Have dinner at 5. Have a little early dinner.
I'm thinking like start at like 1.
Well, see, and that's why time of day matters too. So
I'm more of a like evening after, like
yeah,
after like.
Okay, so basically, like my ideal date, like not like persons just like me. We would have dinner at 5, and that's 6. Honestly, wherever we are, I'd like to be like some place like Riverwalk or like some place like Sparksman's Wharf, where we could just walk around and just like talk and get to know each other. Just because I feel like
walking and talking is definitely like the most. Like I feel like that's when you get to know the person, you get to talk about.
And I feel like that should be a requirement for like not like all dates, but like majority of dates. Unless you had a great time at dinner and you like really got to know each other and like got in depth at dinner, and dinner happens to run until like 8 o'clock. You got there at 5, it runs to 8 o'clock. But dream date would be, probably dinner at 5. Then after that, have like a little walk, maybe grab like if it's cold, hot cocoa. If not, then like not hot cocoa, but like a hot coffee.
If it's hot, go get some ice cream. Go get some dessert,
some ice cream, some iced coffee, maybe something like that. And then if that goes well, like if I'm really enjoying myself till like 7, like if we say we keep walking till 7, I'd invite them back to either my place or we can go to their place and just watch a movie. And then
Netflix
honestly, no, there's see, and one so honestly, I want to get your first dates, but at the same time, I want to talk about like, well, you wouldn't know about this because it's more like a college thing, but like first date hookup, first date kiss, first date like, what are your thoughts on that? But honestly, go ahead. What's your like ideal date?
So my ideal date, it starts in the morning. Like,
oh, so you try to spend all day together?
Yeah, all day together. Do many like, I wouldn't say so what I would do is, so I would use I've done it with Natalia, our cousin. So
why are you dropping names?
Because I don't know.
Just be like, I've done it before.
Okay, I've done it with our cousin, not like a date, but like I've done like the kind of activity kind of. But like, so we would go to Riverwalk. We would walk, obviously, and then.
Well, I feel like you should say a place like Riverwalk just in case they're trying to get inspiration.
So like.
A place like Riverwalk, just
a place like Riverwalk downtown, Amateur Works. So what I would do, I would get. Well, I'm talking to you, so I'm make eye contact.
No, but talk to too.
I would get lunch brunch, early brunch, and then afterwards I would like go for a walk, and then I like basketball, and there's basketball courts at Riverwalk, so like I would want to do something that like I kind of enjoy, and like the person who I'm talking to, I know they would enjoy it too. So like we would go there, play basketball for a little bit, have a little fun, and then come back because obviously it's gonna be hot. It's Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like no matter what time of year, it's gonna be hot. So then like go get ice cream or something, go get a little snack, and then go on the scooters because that's something I've always wanted to do. Always wanted to go on the scooters.
A little overrated, but I get the
okay, well, it's a scooter.
I know, I get the vibes, but yeah, it's a little overrated.
And then like once it's closer to like 5, 6, get like dinner or something in this like in downtown Tampa, and then like walk back to the car.
Okay.
Or like walk around downtown, walk back.
And I feel like that's pretty good. That's really like a very modest one. And now, honestly, I feel like yours would be better for a first date just because you're spending the day together and you're getting to know the person. But, and I feel like mine will probably be a good like 3rd, 4th date. Just because like at the end.
I feel like yours is more romantic, definitely, because like how it starts later, and like you're starting off with like an early dinner is.
Yeah, and then you're going on the walk with like something, and then you're talking, and then you end up going back to their place. But I feel like that's a good third or fourth date, just because
mine
you don't want to rush things.
Yeah, so like mine's is more like
yours is the actual first date. Yeah, yours is the actual first.
We're having fun getting to know each other, like getting to know each other with like activities. If we want to play soccer, there's the thing over there. If we want to play football, there's a thing over there. If
we get it. There's the thing over there.
Yeah, there's a thing over there. And then like, for me, like one of my biggest things is my personality in basketball. So this is basketball. Oh, okay. And then if you want, like, you can go back to one of the person's place. And, like,
yeah, but I feel like at the same time, yours it leaves it open ended, and that's a good thing, because mine, like, honestly,
obviously pick them up. Like,
no,
I would pick
not for a first date. So you think you should pick up someone for a first date? Honestly, I feel like no. I feel like it should be we meet at this place. Just like it depends though. Like if you meet them in like real life and like you happen to be texting beforehand and like like you guys realize like you guys are like super in tune, in touch.
It kind of depends. Like if you guys are talking for like say 2 weeks, maybe a month, like before you go on that first date, like then you can pick them up. But it's just like, excuse me, can I get your number? And then like
you like
Friday, meet me here. Then like obviously that's what you do.
Yeah, just because like one thing that I honestly is like I hate making the other person uncomfortable. So knowing that I have to take you back, and if you genuinely didn't enjoy the date, like wow, you thought you were so funny with that. Yeah, just like I wouldn't wanna make them uncomfortable, make that car ride like super if they didn't genuinely enjoy the date.
Yeah. Yeah, I would ask. Like I feel like beforehand I would ask like, do you want me to pick you up?
No, honestly, either way. Just because what happens if you don't enjoy the date? And you realize that you're like you don't mesh. Then you gotta drop them off and they're like, I had a great time, but you didn't genuinely enjoy the date. I feel like that's a little uncomfortable. So, like, I've been both. Like, I've been where we met up, and it was great, and then we ended up going to their place afterwards. And I've also had where I picked them up, and I genuinely didn't enjoy the date. And after the date, it was taking them back home was really uncomfortable, for me at least. They genuinely enjoyed it. They had a great time. Sorry, I don't know if the mic is gonna mess up a little bit. I need to turn it off. Sorry. I really should put it back. Never mind, I take it back. Sorry. I apologize.
I would. Well, for me in my situation, I would pick that.
Well, yeah, obviously you're in high school. Yeah, but no, I get that. That makes sense. So do you think? What are your like thoughts on first date, for kissing on first dates? I feel like low key. It's awkward, very awkward to have that discussion when you're talking and be like, are you like cool with first date, kissing on the first date?
Yeah, I feel like.
But at the same time, it's like.
I feel like asking is awkward. Like,
it is very awkward, but at the same time,
especially texting. But like if it's in person, be like, you hug them and like, can I kiss you? Like I feel like that's kind of okay.
But I feel like that's awkward too, because what if she says no? Yeah, especially if they say no.
Say just go for it.
But then at the same time, what if she wasn't okay with it?
I would say like it definitely depends on like the relationship, because like if I'm cool with that person and she's cool,
it's a first date. There is no relationship.
Okay, well.
So basically, answer the question first. Is it yes or no? First date, kissing on first dates is allowed. Kissing on first dates shouldn't be allowed and should be like.
Okay. Sorry for the hug. Hug, yes. Kiss.
Hug was not even a question. Yeah. If you're not hugging, why are you on the date?
That's the. Hi, nice to meet you.
That would be weird. That would be weird.
That's how you know you're not getting nothing. You're not in the text back. You're not.
You're getting blocked. You're getting blocked.
Yeah.
You better have something else. You better have an Instagram, even a Twitter.
That person walks past
a Facebook, something to get in touch again, because your phone number is getting blocked.
But I would kissing is different. But I would say.
But like a majority of rule, like majority yes or no?
I would say. I would have to say yes.
And I think no. Just because I feel like it escalates the relationship past what it is. You may have had a genuine time after the date, but at the same time, it escalates it really quick, and it makes it much more physical than it did before. Because like on the date, you were getting to know them as the person, and usually, like I don't know, I might be looking too much into it, but like I feel like kissing is pretty intimate because you're not just out here like kissing random people. You're a little clown. Yeah, so I feel like it really I feel like maybe second or third date, like after you've had that first date and you genuinely enjoyed their time, then kissing should be. That's a like